where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick a card readings and other spiritual related videos, just like this one. So if that's your jam, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. And make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos just like this one every week. Alright. Today we are back with another ASMR style Reiki healing video. I know that you guys all really like these videos, and it's been a while since I've posted one, so I'm really excited to be bringing this video to you guys today. What I really wanted to do was channel the energies of the full moon that just passed on Saturday and do a bit of a full moon healing for you. Okay. Normally I do the full moon collective readings, but I'm thinking about doing full moon healings as well, or perhaps even instead. Comment down below and let me know which one you like better, or if you would like to see both videos. I am open to all opinions, thoughts, and suggestions. Okay, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and we are just going to get started now, okay? So I want you guys to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and holding the air in your lungs for just a little while, and then letting that air out from your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose, holding the air in your lungs for just a moment, and then softly releasing out of your mouth. And then taking a last deep breath in through your nose, holding the air in your lungs for just a moment, and then softly releasing it out from your mouth. Alright, you guys. Now that we are nice and relaxed, just allow your body to sink into the floor, to sink into the ground, to sink into your bed, to make sure where you are sitting or laying that your vertebrae is in alignment. This will help with the flow of chi through your chakra line. Okay. I want you to close your eyes now as we do this visualization. Close your eyes and just begin to relax. You may start to drift off as you begin to feel more relaxed, and you might even fall asleep. And just know that if you fall asleep, that is okay. you will still receive this healing. And just know that all my healings and all my readings and all my videos transcend space and time. Okay. Now I want you guys to just imagine vines like a pumpkin growing out of your body. And they slowly grow out of you and begin to dig their way deep into the ground. And they push through the floorboards and the pavement. They push through the dirt deep into the foundation and deeper and deeper. And those pumpkin vines continue to stretch far into the mantle, through the crust, and into the core of the earth, where they find themselves a crystal, perhaps like this black tourmaline. Where they wrap themselves around it to keep you grounded, safe, and sound, holding you tight to the Mother Earth. And I'm going to take this black tourmaline and I'm going to place it at your feet, and that's going to help keep you grounded, safe, and sound during this healing session. Now, I want you to imagine a jack-o'-lantern's flame glowing and growing at the center of your body. And that jack-o'-lantern's fire begins to push upwards and outwards and downwards and all around you. That fire lights up inside of you and it burns away all negative energy. It dissipates all that does not serve you. That flame glows brighter, bigger, and surrounds you in a fiery bubble of protection. Its golden rays of light and love illuminating in angelic frequencies. And now I'm going to take this piece of selenite crystal and I'm going to place this at your head, and this is going to help connect you with divinity and with source, and it's also going to help cleanse your work body and your work field. Take a deep breath and just sigh out, you guys. Okay. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to lay out the chakra stones, and then we're going to begin the healing process. Now you guys will see that I have my seed of life, or I'm so sorry, forgive me. I have my flower of life healing board here because we will be doing a proxy healing today. So I want you to just imagine that you are lying down on this board. And as I place the chakra stones down on the board, I want you to imagine that those chakra stones are in alignment with your own Hara line. We have clear quartz for the crown. We have sodalite for the throat chakra. We have amethyst for the third eye chakra. We have tiger's eye for the solar plexus chakra. We have sunstone for the sacral chakra. We have green aventurine for the heart chakra. And we have red jasper for the root chakra. So now I'm just going to pull your essence and tie you to the proxy board. So now what I do to the board will be represented back to you. And you might be able to feel the energy now as I begin to glide my hands softly through your auric field and slowly down your chakra line. Can you feel that? It's okay if you can't. The energy will still work. It might feel like a tickle or a slight tingly feeling. Now that we're connected, I'm going to go in with my jar of black tourmaline crystals. And we're going to do a little shaking. A little shaking. And this is going to help cleanse, clear, and purify your chakra line. And help release any blockages, stagnant energies, any negativity that does not serve you. Now, let's talk a little bit about the energies that we're going to be working with today. So I have some visuals for us. We have the Pisces full moon because this full moon was in the sign of Pisces. Now this card says full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and a practicality. So this full moon in Pisces energy is telling us that there needs to be balance. Okay, so there is a bit of a temperance energy that's happening here, and we can see that in this picture where the fish are sort of swirling around each other in this beautiful balance dance that they're enacting. So there is a sense of being strongly aware of your intuition and your spiritual senses, but also being grounded in reality and in practicality, and learning how to combine both your spiritual self and your spiritual body with your physical self and your physical body. Okay, so that is something that's very important, because sometimes we get so caught up in our spiritual self that we lose tact with our physical reality, and we begin to float away, and our mind is so aware spiritually that we lose touch with the physical reality. And we need to learn to have balance with both, because at the end of the day, even though sometimes we would like to just release our spirits and, just fly around space and time, that isn't always the most logical thing to do, or even the smartest thing to do, right? We can't just always astral project ourselves into another quantum reality. Sometimes we have to just live in the one that we were born into, because at the end of the day, we were put here in this lifetime and in this world for a reason and for a purpose, and we can't forget that, and we can't run away from that. Okay, now the other card that I want to bring here is the harvest moon, because the full moon in September is known as the harvest moon. So this moon is also a strong representation of reaping what you sow. It's about collecting karmic debts. There's a bit of a wheel of fortune energy happening here. There's definitely reaping the fruits of your labor. So something maybe that you've been working towards, we're going to see the perhaps completion of that, or maybe something is going to be paying off for you. So we have energies of a bit of abundance energy that's coming through here, a bit of prosperity energy that's coming through as well. Okay, so we're going to see that perhaps you've planted some seeds in the beginning of this year, and now you are harvesting those seeds. You've done good work throughout the time that you've needed to do it, and now you're going to start to see the rewards of that work that you've been doing. Okay, and I think you guys, with the balance in combination with this abundance and prosperity, I think that this has a lot to do also with manifestation. I think probably a lot of us have been working on manifesting some sort of physical fortune. Okay, we've been trying to manifest perhaps abundance and prosperity, and we've been doing this by journaling, scripting, affirmations, perhaps candle magic, or other forms of spell work, which is working in, again, that spiritual realm. But you can't forget that when you do this spiritual work, you also have to do the physical work as well. So paying attention to your finances, don't go spend all your money. You have to make sure that you're doing the work as well, to make sure that you're being smart with perhaps your finances, or with perhaps the job that you're working. You can't ask, the universe, hey, can you provide me with more money, and then go quit your job, because that's counterproductive, and then you're giving the universe mixed signals. If you ask the universe, hey, may I have more money, please, and then you go out and you work extra hours and very hard, then the universe is going to see that you're working towards those goals that you are also asking for some spiritual help in. And then that's sort of where the manifestation starts to take place. Okay, so keep that in mind too. I think that's where a lot of this balance energy starts to flow in, where it's not just about dreaming and asking for those dreams to come true, but it's about putting in the work to make those dreams come true for you as well. Okay, all right, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in now, and I'm going to start to use my Reiki to cleanse the chakra line, to bring balance, because that's all we really want to do here, is just bring balance to the chakras. I'm feeling a particular pull in the third eye area. It feels a bit overactive, you guys. We've been doing the most. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to cleanse some of those blockages, cleanse some of that energy, and then we're just going to close that down a little bit. Just calm it down. Just calm it down. Her eyes are too wide. Just calm her down a little bit. It's okay if you need to let out a sigh or a deep breath. You guys go ahead and do that. That's just you releasing energy. I'm feeling the throat chakra. Perhaps we're not saying enough, or perhaps we're saying too much. Cleansing that energy. Pulling out anything that does not serve us, just pulling it out. Now the heart needs extra work because sometimes we need extra love and extra care for ourselves and give it to others. And I feel like I have to bring that energy back up to you now. And I can feel my body channeling the energies of the lunar light codes as I bring that energy, shoot it up to you. I feel that's good. Then we move on to the solar plexus chakra. Love yourself more. Abundance isn't always monetary, as we talk a lot about on this channel. Sometimes abundance is a feeling. There could be abundance in the house, in the home, abundance in family and friendship, abundance in love, abundance in good health, abundance in ideas, abundance in creativity. It doesn't have to be so superficial. Abundance can take on many forms and many meanings. Balance your practical self and your spiritual self, what you believe the physical abundance may be, and what the spiritual abundance may also be, and how they can work together. Moving on to your sacral chakra. That one actually feels pretty good, you guys. I'm not getting a lot of pushback there. We're just gonna kind of cleanse it and purify the energy. Okay. And then we're going to move down to the root chakra. And that root chakra kind of wants to get tied to the crown chakra because we have balance. We want to make sure that the root is balanced to the crown. Balanced to the root. Balanced to the crown. Balanced to the root. And balanced to the crown. Okay. Now, the moon is often associated with water energies, as the moon is the ruler of the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is a water sign. And we know that the moon also controls the seas, the tides, and the oceans. We also have the Pisces energy here, which is represented also on this lunar card. And even though Pisces is ruled by the planet Neptune, Pisces is a water sign, so we have lots of water energy that is present here today with us during this healing. And I really want you to imagine yourself at a beach, and imagine just walking slowly into the tides of the oceans. It is nighttime and the air is crisp and cool. There is a strong wind blowing all around you, and the sky is lit up by the bright full moon glowing down on you like a silver spotlight. And the water glows in iridescent sheen as the full moon rays hit the water, igniting its magic power. And as you slowly step into the iridescent water, you can feel its vibrating magnetism as the magic power radiates around you and within you. And as you walk into the water is warm, and it begins to cleanse your auric body. You cup your hands in the water, and as you reach down, you feel something. What you feel are two rainbow iridescent clamshells. Perhaps they've fallen from the moon in cosmic grace down from the heavens and onto the beach. You pick up these clamshells and you fill them with the iridescent water. The iridescent magic moon water, and pour it over your body, slowly pouring it over your head and down your body. And the water is warm and soft like silk, dripping down your body, cleansing your chakra line and purifying your energy like a fresh start, like a brand new day, like a new beginning. And you let go of everything that ever hurt you, and you let go of everything that ever made you mad, and you let go of anything that ever made you upset. You release the grudges. You release all that does not serve you. You release all the memories, and it floats away with the water. And the weight is lifted off your back. The weight is lifted off your back. And you sigh in relief. Take a deep breath. The lunar water cleanses your body, and as you let go of all that is dirt and decay, as you release all that is rotten, you allow new growth, new fruit to bloom, to blossom, and to rise. So that way you may begin to harvest your new abundance and prosperity. Those there so you can see them. Okay. And you put the clamshells back into the water where you found them. You thank them for their energy, for their service. You wade in the water, feeling the cleansing, freeing energy of your new cleansed and purified work body, your new sense of self. You smile wide up to the moon. Go ahead and smile, because you feel free of yourself, because at the end of the day, the truth is we are the only things that can hold us back. You can make any decision you want. You can go anywhere you want to go. You could do anything you want to do, and you can be anything you want to be. No one, nothing has control over you except for yourself. You hear the crashing of the waves softly up against the shore and in the distance with itself. You can smell the salt in the air, and you can even taste it on your tongue. We're now going to finish this session with some Reiki healing symbols. And up in the heavens, the stars and the cosmic clouds form hands like gods. The moon men are watching you with love and with light. And the moon man's hands harness the light codes of the lunar rays, and the moon man's hands harness Reiki cleansing energy. My hands are the moon man's hands. And you might feel that energy like static electricity over your body. There's a crack of thunder and a strike of lightning as the power symbol activates the energies, engulfing you and surrounding you. In fiery red energy. Reiki. 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 And activated with a chakra. Now imagine that energy flowing through you, that is the cleansing and clearing symbol, like clouds of green smoke, like smudge, purifying and cleansing your chakras and astral orc body. Te cho on cha se cho on cha te cho on cha se cho. And then the chakra. Activate the sha se sho, which is the distant healing symbol, and you might feel that now as the lightning strikes around you and that symbol surrounds you in bolts of electricity to transcend space and time, so this healing will reach you when it is supposed to. And you will receive this healing wherever and whenever you are watching this. Now I'm just going to grab the energy and sweep it up and push it up towards you. And grab the energy, sweeping it up and pushing it up. Grabbing the energy, sweeping it up and pushing it up towards you. And grabbing the energy, sweeping it up and pushing it up towards you. Grabbing the energy, sweeping it up and pushing it up towards you. I want you now to bow your head in Gasho and thank you to the sky, to the seas, to the moon. And you turn around and you slowly begin to walk back to the beach and out of the iridescent moon water. And every step you take, you feel a little bit lighter, brighter, and happier. And now, out of the water, you lay down on your back on the warm sand of the soft beach, and you smile up towards the full moon in the sky, and you feel happy and you feel free. And you thank the moon, and you thank the sky, and you thank the water once more. And then you feel those pumpkin vines begin to grow out of your body, and they start to pull down through the beach, through the sand, as they trickle down into the mantle, through the crust, and into the core of the earth, where they find a large stone to wrap themselves around, keeping you tight to the earth. And then you imagine the glowing light of the jack-o'-lantern's flame burning bright inside of you, and that bright light burns and grows and illuminates all around you, dissipating any negative energies that do not serve you. And that light surrounds you in a bubble of love and protection. And when you are ready, you may return back to wherever it was you were when we started the healing. You may return back to this moment, to this time. And whenever you feel called to, you may return to this beach and bathe in the moon water to help cleanse and purify your chakra line and astral auric body. Thank you so much for being here today. Please remember to drink your water. Take care of yourself. Everything in moderation. Find your balance of spirituality and physicality during this month. And also pay attention to any prosperous or abundance event that might be occurring for you, or opportunity. And remember, this does not have to be in a physical way. It could be in an abstract idea or feeling as well. Okay. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for watching. It has been such an absolute pleasure, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video. But until then, as always, keep it creepy. Okay? Bye, you guys.